Hey, today I'm about to show you a proven investing strategy which works for all assets. It doesn't matter if it's stocks, crypto, gold or anything else. It is very easy to set up and requires zero extra effort once it's started, and it can be used for both buying and selling, and you need this strategy if you are trading meme coins, and I will explain you why in just a second. However, let me present to you what is this strategy. And it's dollar cost averaging, or DCA. And by definition, DCA is a strategy for consistently investing a fixed amount into an asset over time, regardless of the asset's price. And you can see an example graph of DCA strategy right here. You buying at the set time frame no matter the price, and this allows you to bring the average price to one stable level. Because if you were to invest all of your money right here, you would pay premium compared to the average price. And obviously this strategy is way better for investing long term because you may not have the funds available at the moment to buy the dips. And for example, so you can set an amount you want to invest each month once you get paid. It's very simple, and I will show you how you can do this. But before I will show you how to set it up, I actually want to show you why this strategy is so powerful. I took some historical data of Bitcoin prices and put it into my spreadsheet, and we are looking at the average Bitcoin price in 2023 starting from the January 1st to 31st of December. And in this example, we are investing $100 every single week. So we buy $5,200 in an entire year. And thanks to dollar cost averaging, we brought the average price to about 29,000 US dollars. And obviously, you can clearly see that the price was much lower at the beginning of the year. So if you had this money available right there and then, it would make more sense to buy at this very low level rather than dollar cost averaging. However, if you don't have enough cash flow and you're still waiting for money from your 9 to 5, it's way better to dollar cost average. And here you can see how much Bitcoin we accumulated over the year. Almost 0.19 Bitcoin, which is pretty good. And I made some interesting calculations because we are at the brink of the bull run where the price completely skyrockets, where $150,000 per Bitcoin is possible. And in that case, if you were to invest only $5,200, once we hit $150,000 per Bitcoin, you would be sitting at $28,000, which would multiply your initial investment by 5.44, which is pretty good. And even if you were to sell your Bitcoin at the current price, which is around 58,000, you would still double your money. So as you can clearly see, DCAing is a very powerful strategy which allows you to accumulate crypto over time. And if you do this strategy in the bear market, you are pretty much guaranteed to make money on your Bitcoin. And this also can be used to pretty much buy any other cryptocurrency or asset like gold or stocks. It's just the example of how this would look like if we were to invest into Bitcoin, which is $100 every single week in 2023. And if you would like to set it up for yourself, it's pretty straightforward. All you have to do is go to a centralized exchange like Binance, for example, and head over to a place where you can buy and sell your crypto, and you will easily find something called recurring buy or DCA. Depending on the platform, it could be named differently. However, the principle is the same. You just select your asset that you want to buy crypto with, and you select which crypto you want to buy. So for this example, we are choosing USD and we want to buy Bitcoin. And we want to buy $100, and here we specify how often we want to buy, because DCAing is very individual thing. Some people may want to DCA monthly, some people may want to DCA daily. It's completely up to you. But with our example, we would choose weekly, and let's say on every Monday at 10 a.m. we are going to buy $100 worth of Bitcoin. Then we click continue. And now all you have to do is add your card or any other payment method that is available, continue, confirm everything, and you are set. You don't have to do pretty much anything. All you have to do is make sure that you have enough money on your card. And even here, it's perfectly explained why DCA strategy works, how it works, etc. So the things I'm showing you are proven and tested to work. And DCAing is most effective on the longer time frame, like months and years. It's very obvious that if you, for example, decided to accumulate during the bear market where the prices were really low, you would expect to make much more money. Because if you started DCAing after the halving, even if you accumulated for the same amount of time, you would never be able to gather more crypto than in the bear market. So it's a perfect strategy for bear market. It is still viable to use during the bull run. And even if this strategy is better for longer time frames, you can also use it in the short term. And it's not exactly a DCA, but a lot of people call it that way, and I will show you a simple example. Here we have a chart of TCAT, and let's say you want to invest into this meme coin or any other meme coin, and you have $1,000 to your name that you are comfortable spending on a blue chip on Tom blockchain. So let's say we are at 12th of July and you want to invest your $1,000. From the chart, you can clearly see that investing everything in this place isn't the greatest idea because the price went down. However, you cannot predict what the price is going to do. However, with DCAing, you can always bring the average buy price lower. So let's say you have this $1,000, and instead of aping at the single moment, you are waiting for the dips, because with every meme coin, the same story always repeats. You are going to find multiple dips, and people are just waiting for these moments to buy on the discount because they see the value of the token and they buy it for long term. So that's what I meant, that this isn't exactly DCAing because you are not setting it up and forgetting about it. However, you can set up limit orders. So for example, if you saw that we reached 6 million here, then we bounce back, we reached 7 million here, we bounce back, and another time we dipped slightly below 7 million. So you can potentially predict that if we are going to these ranges, once again, we are going to bounce back. So that's how you can identify the dips and buying opportunities. So let's say you bought $200 here, $200 here, $200 here, and then when the price was still going down and was in the accumulation phase, you bought the rest. And as you can see, it's way better than aping at this one moment. And even if the price was going straight up from this point, it would still be wiser to look for the dips and buying opportunities, or just setting up the DCA strategy to buy at an interval, because chances are that this meme coin isn't going to rise forever. Just like here. Huge rise and we got a dip. Huge rise and we got a dip. There's no meme coin that is going to have this massive growth forever. You will always get the dips. So this is one of the ways that you can use dollar cost averaging. And dollar cost averaging isn't only for buying, as I mentioned at the beginning. You can and you should DCA out of your investments to secure more profits. And it's especially important with meme coins, because selling large portions at once is often impossible or completely destroys the meme coin. So let's look once again at TonyBridgeBot, and let's assume that you bought very early when it was still in hundreds of thousands of dollars on market cap, and you decided to sell on the way up. So if you decided to sell your whole position right here, it wouldn't be that profitable. You could, for example, sell 10% here, 10% here, 10% here, another 10% here. And by doing that, on average, you would make much more money, because you can take a look at the volume, and just by looking at these huge candles, you can see that the price is going to rise because there's a lot of buying volume on that meme coin. So this is one of the reasons why you should DCA out. However, it's obvious that you are not going to always DCA out on the rise. It could always happen when the price is declining. However, it's still a viable strategy, because if you decided to sell everything too early, you could miss out on potential gains. And another interesting fact about DCAing is that if you have a lot of money into meme coin, let's say you have $1 million in TonyBridgeBot at this moment and liquidity is only $238,000, it's impossible to sell your entire position in one go, because before this transaction could be processed, you would eat all of the liquidity and it still wouldn't be enough to pay you. So the price would literally go like this, straight down to zero, because other people, when they see you're selling this giant position all at once, they would panic sell too, and they wouldn't be able to complete the transaction because there's no liquidity. And liquidity, in short, it means how easy it is to trade the token. And with meme coins, usually the liquidity isn't that large, so trading it isn't that easy. So how can you actually sell larger positions of your meme coin without completely destroying the price and actually making money? You can use, for example, Jupiter. It's only on Solana, and definitely there are different options for different chains. However, this is the easiest example I can show you. So how to set it up? You have to specify which token you are going to sell. For me, it would be, let's say, GP. You select that you want to sell half of your position. Here, you specify that you want to buy SOL. You can also buy into any other meme coin or go straight to USDC. It's up to you. However, let's say we are going to buy SOL with it. And here, you want to specify how often you want an order to go through. Let's say we want to go for 1 hour, and we want to execute it in 20 orders. So we are going to sell this entire position, which is currently worth at $61, over 20 orders with waiting period of 1 hour. So in 20 hours, this entire position will be sold, which would be way better for the chart if we were to sell larger positions. And there are also some Telegram bots that you can use to DCA. However, it all depends on the chain you are using. So just to recap, you know how to DCA in to buy crypto over time, you know how this strategy works, you know how to set it up, and now you also know how to use this strategy to sell your meme coins without completely wrecking yourself and wrecking the chart. I hope you found this video valuable. If you like the content, leave a like and subscribe for more. I will see you in the next video. Peace.